All in for the opener. And they're off. Quite a level break. Standard Deviation being driven up by Billy Lee to take close order. Also driven up on the inside is Gun Carriage and Wayne Lord. And these are the first two to show in front. Ahead of Nepal racing in third as they race through the first furlong or so and head towards the turn to bring them down the far side of the track. And the lead is with Gun Carriage on the inside by half a length to Standard Deviation racing in second. Brandon Creek has moved up on the inside under Shane Foley to dispute third with Nepal in 4. They're followed a length or so back by Valorous Power, with on that one's outside is Washington Street. They're a length or so in front of Dancing on Diamonds, with on the inside of these races Bold Spirit. And they're followed by Master of Puppets in the back marker as they head down towards the end of the back straight is Monroe Dasher. So continuing the run towards the bottom bend and towards the halfway point, Gun Carriage and Wayne Lorden now with the overall advantage once again. From in second is Standard Deviation. Brandon Creek just losing its pitch on the inside, being driven to hold its place by Shane Foley. And that was outside is Nepal, with on the outside of these the dark green jacket of Washington Street. They're chased into the straight by Bold Spirit. As they head into the straight, past the 3, and Gun Carriage the leader. Standard Deviation moves up on the outside to almost join issue. They're followed by Washington Street, who's closing on the outer. In 4th place is Nepal, and they're followed by Brandon Creek and Dancing on Diamonds, who's trying to stay on. But past the 2 inside the final furlong and a half, and Gun Carriage and Standard Deviation have moved on from Nepal chasing in third and racing down inside the final furlong. And Standard Deviation and Billy Lee on the stand side, Gun Carriage on the far side. Not a lot to choose between the two. Standard Deviation, Gun Carriage battling back on the rail. Standard Deviation, Billy Lee, Gun Carriage, Wayne Lorden. Standard Deviation and Gun Carriage close. Gun Carriage on the inside of Standard Deviation. Nepal was third. Valorous Power stayed on to be 4 ahead of Dancing on Diamonds.
That was a proper race, wasn't it? All the way up the home straight between Gun Carriage far side and Standard Deviation near side. Got very tight on the line. Standard Deviation is bobbed, but we'll see in the slow motion. Oh, it's very difficult to tell, isn't it? Very difficult indeed. Also, that angle isn't the easiest. So we'll have to wait for confirmation from the judge on that one. But the head on is going to be quite interesting viewing, I think, because they did get close. There's no doubt about that. It looked from the side on like they did bump at least once, possibly twice, up the home straight at various different times. So that's going to be an interesting view. Here we go. Let's have a look now. As they come past the 3 furlong pole, you've got Gun Carriage on the right, in the Tabor Silks on the left, Standard Deviation, the yellow and green, or white and green, I should say, for the Paddy Toomey team. At the moment, there's a fair distance between the two of them, but they definitely get a bit closer, don't they, as the track doglegs slightly. And here comes Standard Deviation towards the Gun Carriage. Yeah, and they do bump there, don't they? Another little bump there. Gun Carriage just a kind of half length, isn't he, off the rail? And Standard Deviation is possibly lugging in a little bit, so I'm not sure we're going to a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Not sure anyone's particularly to blame there. But there's not very much in it, is there, at the line between the two of them? So we await the official results for the first race at Killarney.
Full
Whatever
result
happens,
to the first race.
It was a pretty good race. Here we go.
First, number 4. Second, number 8.
Gun Carriage has held on far side for Aidan O'Brien, and Wayne Lorden wins the first. The favourite does the business, 11-10 favourite, just seeing off Standard Deviation.
Yes, Wayne Lorden just won the first, of course, on Gun Carriage, gets off the mark. Second hand vast, still quite green.
Yeah, very green. Very green, I suppose. This will be the tightest track. Leopardstown's a nice even track. It was tight around here for him, but he's only learning curve and he's going to improve plenty for today. You know, it was head for head all the way up the straight, so we get out the right side of it.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't go overly quick yourself, and Billy, the eventual second, have sat up sides nearly virtually all the way, haven't you?
That's it. We went along together. Well, they went forward a little bit, and then Billy came with me. So we were just, look, they'll probably have 2 horses having their second start, and I'd say they'll improve plenty from it.
Yeah, they're entitled to both of them still green.
That's it. And when you're coming to, you know, this place can ride sharp on them 2 turns, and you just have to keep them balanced and get them around there. But we got racing early, and they stuck at it well.
Yeah, good stuff ground. What's it like?
It's beautiful ground. It's well watered. It's good ground, but it feels perfect.
Yeah,
safe.
Stuff. What's that? 7 winners you've ridden since Friday, is it?
Not that I'm counting, 8, I think.
Good man, Wayne. Well done.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.